everyone, welcome to your English class. I'm sure that your English book is in your hand right now. Please open your book at page 83. Today's topic is inventions. Today we are going to talk about 20th century inventions and focusing on passive forms. And also, as you know, as usual, we will have some practice exercises. Let's go ahead. Please look at the bird and guess what devices are these. This device makes our time and labor to wash clothes. What is it? Exactly, it's a washing machine. In additional information is, do you know when was the washing machine invented? The teacher tried to give you some more information about the washing machines. This communication device by Apple is used for entertainment. What is it? Good job. It's an iPad. And additional information, the first version was released on October 23rd, 2001. This device is used for calculating. What is it? Excellent! It's a calculator. The calculator was invented in 1642. This device is used to heat food in a quick way. We use them in everyday life. Excellent! It's a microwave. It was invented after World War II by American engineer Percy Spencer. It was first sold in 1946. This device is used to shoot photos. It's an excellent camera. The camera was invented as we know it today by French inventor Joseph in 1816. The device is used to communicate with those who are in distance. Guess what is it? Good job. It's a mobile phone. The first mobile phone call was made 40 years ago. All kinds of this device are used to save documents. It's really useful in everyday life. What is it? Exactly, it's a computer. The first most analog computer was a fight predictor machine was invented by William Thomson in 1872. This device is used to keep food fresh. What is it? Good job. It's a fridge. The first fridge for home was invented in 1913, so it's watched every night by everyone. What is it? Good job. It's a television. The first electronic television was invented in 1927. As you see, these devices are used in our everyday life, but we don't know who invented them. In this case, we use passive forms. Now I'm going to explain use of the passive form. Please look at the bird and focus on the sentences. Passive voice examples. Today we are talking about only present and passive forms, voices. And the active voice, the subject of the sentence does the action. For example, John painted the house last week. In this sentence, John is subject, paint is verb, the house is the object. За багш нь өнөөдөр та бүхэндээ үйл үгийн итгэхгүй хэвийн талаар нэмэлт мэдээлэл олгох гэж байгаа. За энэ тохиолдолд бид нарт үйл үгийн маань итгэхгүй хэв гэдэг маань итгэвтэй итгэхгүй гэсэн хоёр хэвтэй байдаг гэж та бүхэн маань сайн мэднэ. За тэгэхээр итгэхгүй хэвийн хувьд бид нар өнөөдөртөө өнгөрсөн болон одоо цагийн итгэхгүй хэвийг үзэх болно. За дээрх өгүүлбэр John painted the house last week гэдэг өгүүлбэрт John гэдэг маань та бүхний мэддэгчлэн эзэн бий, painted гэдэг маань үүлэг, the house гэдэг маань тусгагдсан гишүүн байгаа. За тэгвэл энэ бол итгэвтэй өгүүлбэрийн хувьд. За итгэхгүй хэвийн хувьд the house was painted last week. In this sentence, the house is subject and was painted is the verb. Итгэхгүй өгүүлбэр хэвийн маань хувьд юу юм гэхээр the house гэдэг маань өгүүлбэрийн эзэн бий болоод was painted гэдэг маань үүлэг болон хувирч байгааг та бүхэн харж байгаа. За тэгвэл багш нь өнөөдөр та бүхэндээ итгэхгүй хэвийн ерөнхий хэлбэрийг нь танилцуулъя. Итгэвтэй хэвдэр John painted the house last week гэдэг өгүүлбэрийн the house гэдэг тусгагдсан гишүүн маань итгэхгүй хэвдэх өгүүлбэрийн эзэн бий буюу subject болж байгаа. Жишээлбэл the house was painted last week. За одоо бүгдээрээ итгэвтэй, итгэхгүй хэвийн харьцуулсан өгүүлбэрүүд дээр анхаарай. Okay, now let's try to comparison of present and passive. Active voice, Eiffel designed the Eiffel Tower. Passive voice, the Eiffel Tower was designed by Eiffel. За энэ өгүүлбэрт итгэвтэй хэвдэр Eiffel-ийн цамхгийг Eiffel зохион бүтээсэн гэж байгаа бол итгэхгүй хэвдэрх өгүүлбэрт Eiffel-ийн цамхгийг зохион бүтээсэн гэж байгаа. Энэ арт талд нь байгаад байгаа энэ by Eiffel гэсэн байна. Энэ маань яагаад by авж байгаа юм гэхээр итгэхгүй хэвдэх өгүүлбэрт хэрв та энэ эзэн биеийг оруулахыг хүсэж байгаа бол урт талд нь by гэдгийг авна гэдгийг та бүхэн маань анхаарч авах хэрэгтэй. Okay, now please compare these two sentences. За хоёр өгүүлбэрийг ажиглаарай. Edison invented the light bulb. За энэ Edison invented the light bulb гэж байна. Edison гэрлийг бүтээсэн гэж байна. Итгэвтэй дээр. Энэ дээр маань эзэн бий Edison. Итгэхгүй хэвдэр ороод ирэхээр энэ тусгагдсан гишүүн маань эзэн бий нь болоод явж байна. The light bulb was invented by Edison. Түрүүн багшийнхан тайлбарсанчлаар Edison гэдгийг оруулж байгаа учраас бид by-ыг авч байна. This is the present passive. За одоо бид бүгдээрээ одоо цагийн итгэхгүй хэвийн тухай тайлбарлах гэж байна. He sings a song. A song is sung by him. Тэр дуудуулдаг. Утгын хувьд хоёулаа адилхан байгаа. За. The two sentences have the same meaning, but they are about different things. One sentence is about Eiffel. Each sentence begins with the subject. The subject is the starting point of the sentence, the thing we are talking about. The new information about the subject comes at the end of the sentence. За түрүүний багшийнхан хэлдгээр өгүүлбэрт байгаа. Эзэн бий маань итгэхгүй өгүүлбэрийн тусгагдсан гишүүн маань итгэхгүй өгүүлбэрийн эзэн бий болно гэсэн дүрэн байна. Okay, and so it's time to practice. За одоо бүгдээрээ саяны үздсэн хэлцүүн дүрмэн дээрээ буюу passive form дээрээ дасгал ажиллаж үздцгээе. За write the verbs in brackets into the appropriate form гэж байгаа. За тохирох хэлбэрийг нь олоод бичнэ. Chinese speak in Singapore. The Taj Mahal built around 164 BC. The village church burned down last year. Well, that's right. Chinese is spoken in Singapore. Singapore хятадаар ярьдаг. Тэгэхээр энэ ч байгаа speak маань present буюу одоо цагийн итгэхгүй хэвд орно. За энд байгаа. The Taj Mahal was built. Good job. За маш сайн байна. Мэдээж past passive руу орно. The next one is the village church. Burned down гэдэг маань хувирахаараа юу болох вэ хүүхдүүдээ? Excellent. The village church was burnt down last year. 보유, past, passive. Okay, and then let's try again. Shakespeare wrote Hamlet. How can you rewrite them into passive? Hamlet was written by Shakespeare. How about the next one? People in Chile speak Spanish. Well, Spanish is spoken in Chile. My mother made this ring. Good. The ring was made by my mother. Okay, let's go ahead. Here's focus on this time expression word yesterday. So it will be in past passive. Good job. And then the Chinese invented paper. Good. Have you checked your answers with the teacher? Rewrite the sentences into the passive voice, passives using past and present. Let's check the answers. Most of the food at the party was eaten. Good. How about the next one? Jane won the poetry competition. Good job. The poetry competition was won by Jane. That's right. How about the next one? One of our visitors lost the cigarette lighter. The correct answer is the cigarette lighter was lost by one of our visitors. Fourth sentence. Maybe you have already written the sentences in your notebook. And so, let's check the answers. Change the structure into active. Just we rewrote the sentences into passive voice. And so now, please rewrite the sentences into active voices. I have given only passive sentences. Next, nothing was sent to me. For example, like this. They sent me nothing. Papers were sent to us. Good job. A clock was given to Henry when he retired. They gave Henry a clock when he retired. Here's stories were read to the children. Excellent. French is taught to us by Mrs. Lee. About the active form, Mrs. Lee teaches us French. Have you checked your answers with the teacher? Today we learned about 20th century inventions, past and present passive forms. Now my students, please note your homework. Your homework, page 83, exercise 4, 5, and 6. Don't forget to complete the crosswords on page 86. Thank you for being with me. See you next lesson. Have a nice day.